have a cup of coffee handy when I'm working in the kitchen. It's just not the same without it. Hi there! Welcome to HuntFiber YouTube channel. I'm Lindsay Persico. Today, we're going to work up a mousse recipe. Mousse! It's what's for dinner when you live here. This is going to be a kind of stew, soup type recipe. A little bit different flavors than normal. We're using sweet potatoes and thyme, a lot of caramelized onion. It should be really good. I'm using mousse because that's what we have a lot of. We have a freezer full of mousse because, like I said in an earlier video, my husband killed a big one this year, so we're going to be using a lot of mousse. If you don't have mousse, that's okay. You can use elk or deer or beef if that's what you have in your freezer. I use a lot of wild game and I like trying new recipes with wild game, but just because I use that doesn't mean you have to have it to make the recipe. It would be just as good with beef. So, if you don't have it, no worries. Use your beef. We're going to start with a large onion, a can of petite diced tomatoes. We're going to do 2 cups of beef broth. I like to use this base. You can use whatever beef broth you want. This is just the kind I have. And we're going to saute up our onion until it caramelizes. Then we're going to place that in the crock pot with our tomatoes and our beef broth and some herbs. And we're going to put a hard sear on our meat in the fry pan as well. These are going to be in the crock pot for a few hours to break down the moose meat. I'm using a really tough cut of the moose meat because the crock pot works really well to break that down. Then it will be all ready for dinner. So, we're going to start by cutting up this onion.